here it is, Wargames Atlantic, Napoleon's Wars, Prussian Reserve 1813 to 1815. A great army builder set if you are starting Prussians for your Napoleonic army. I'll turn this around. So in this set, you're going to have 60 individual figures that you can create in 4 to 6 man stands, depending on which Napoleonic wargame rule set you're using. And again, with most of these Wargames Atlantic sets or kits, it's a no muss, no fuss type of deal. Basically, you get your figures, and that's pretty much it. There aren't any bases. There's really no assembly guide to these. In fact, these should be very simple to put together. But yeah, of keynote also is the fact that there were no command included in this set. You will need to source command from somewhere else. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. Alright, when I said that this was a no muss, no fuss set, I really meant it. There are 10 sprues of 6 infantry each on here. Not very many options. These guys are pretty uniform. And again, this is what Wargames Atlantic calls an army builder type of set, because this will be the foundation for your Prussian army. Even though it says reserve, you can paint them up as the standard Landwehr or any other part of the Prussian army. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these aside and we will take a closer look at the sprue. As you can see, it's really only 3 components. You got your main torso, head, and a pack. So for some of these, they're not going to have the pack. You do have different hat options or head options here. Soft cap, shako. That's it. I mean, and the nice thing about Wargames Atlantic are that the dimensions for their 28mm figures are very close. I think more so to Perry than for Warlord. Warlord has kind of a like a heroic scale, whereas Perry's have more of a true scale, and this is closer to the true scale of the Perry miniatures. In fact, I'm going to take a Perry miniature and we're going to build some of these guys up, and then you can see the size comparison for that. So anyway, yeah, you get 10 of these, torsos, heads, and then some of these guys will have a pack or something like that. So anyway, I'm going to put some of these guys together. We'll take a look at them, and then we'll do a size comparison with a Perry miniature. Alright guys, here they are, a couple of the Prussian Reserve from the sprue. I made one with the shako and one with the soft hat. So, as you can see, I'm going to zoom this in. These are actually pretty well detailed for standard marching pose. I'm going to bring in a Wargames Atlantic Rifleman. This guy's on a square base. And then I will zoom in here. As you can see, the dimensions are pretty close. Looks like the Rifleman might be a little bit smaller, but this was their first. The Riflemen were pretty much the first Napoleonics that Wargames Atlantic did, and maybe they made adjustments to the size, but they're pretty close. Alright, now I'm going to bring in a Perry infantry, British infantryman, and you saw that unboxing not too long ago. As you can see, the dimensions are pretty spot on. So if you have Perry Prussians standing next to these Wargames Atlantic Prussians, you're not going to notice much of a difference in comparison. I'm going to bring in a Warlord Grenadier from the French infantry box. And just sizing these up, as you can see, these guys are a little bit bigger. The Warlord one. Head's a little bit bigger. The hands are definitely a little bit bigger. But they're still pretty close. And, you know, obviously when you're 3 feet away, you know, playing on a war table, you're not going to notice much of a difference. Actually, the only person that'll know is the owner of the figure. So, there it is. Prussian Infantry, or Prussian Reserve from Wargames Atlantic. And, yeah, that's it. And there you have it, Wargames Atlantic, Napoleon's Wars, Prussian Reserve, 1813 to 1815. A great base for a Prussian army. Again, this kit comes with 60 Prussian infantry that will be the core of your army. From what I understand, the uniform is pretty similar to the Landwehr. So if you didn't want to use these as a reserve and you want to use them as mainline Prussian Landwehr, then you could just paint them up like that. So if I'm incorrect, go ahead and comment below, let me know. But it seems to be very similar. Anyway, this is a great core set for your Prussian army. The only problem that I have with this set is that it doesn't come with any bases, and it doesn't come with any command. So you will need to source bases and command for this. But if you're playing Black Powder especially, you can definitely make 2 battalions out of this. 2 medium-sized battalions of 24 men, and then you still have quite a few infantry left to start another battalion. So great core, great set, no muss, no fuss. And yeah, that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I'd appreciate it. Hit the bell notification icon to be notified of all new unboxings coming out of the channel. And then click the link in the description below to join our Discord server. That is the best way I can personally interact with you and talk to you guys about Napoleonics, Black Powder, and all that kind of stuff. So, alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more unboxing videos from Wargaming Noob Historical.